Have you released music recently in the last couple of years and it just hasn't done as well as you wanted to, or didn't get the reach, even in your local area, to get the support that you thought it was necessary or it really deserved? Have you put out music and it just fell flat and nobody listened to it? Well, today we're going to talk about 3 unique strategies you can try out with your next release that hopefully gets that ball rolling and gets some momentum headed your way. Let's have a think on that.
Hello and welcome to the podcast, where we are here to strengthen music careers and communities one song at a time. And now here's your host, Jacob Wing. Yay!
Hey everybody, welcome to today's episode, and we've got a quick, easy, 3 quick tips, all these things that can help you really quickly. We're going to talk about maybe your next release and some ideas that you can throw at that to try to get a great release and get some momentum, get some people listening to it, get some new fans that can get on your bandwagon and start supporting you. Just before we get started with this, we do have a video and a free how-to guide. We'll link right here or in the show notes if you're listening on the podcast. You can go listen to that anytime. It tells you exactly how to put your music together, how to follow every step just to get that release done, that you don't miss anything and get the most out of it. But today we're talking about some unique ones you can try. If you've done everything and you have a new release coming out, some things that you can try. Again, thank everybody so much for the subscriptions and subscribing, give us the likes, commenting on things. You guys are awesome. We really appreciate it. We love growing this community together. You're the best. Keep up the great work. If you haven't, like and subscribe, now's the time. Thank you so much. We have great stuff coming out. Let's get right into it. So the first idea I want to throw out there, if you tried some things, or even if this is your first time, a great thing that you can do with your next release, if you know it's coming up, or you have something coming up here in the near future, contact a business in your local area that you really like. It doesn't have to be a big deal, or you don't have to go out of your way to blow this up and make it something that's, money intensive or something like that. Just something that you can both mutually get something out of. If you use something local like a coffee shop or a brewery or, any, like a tattoo shop, anything in your local area, a flower shop, it doesn't even matter. Just pick something that you like and want to support, or you have a relationship already. Find a way to get you both to work together. Ideally, you'd pick a business that has a good reach in your area. That way you get to utilize their followers and all that, and they can use yours. So it's beneficial for everybody involved. But find ways to take advantage of that. So in the instance where let's just take a coffee shop, for example, you could set up a certain date where you're going to be there helping them put coffee out or make some coffees, or be there just being part of the scene. You could play your new release coming out for them. All those kind of things where you can just find a way to make that an event and use both of your followers to enhance your reach and maybe reach people you normally wouldn't. Another great idea, and that would be, if you're doing that exact same thing, you can set the release time to be right at the time that you are doing the event. So you go to this established business, right? You play your song, you perform it, everybody gets to hear it for the first time, and then there on stage, you can even press the button to have it released to the world. And then everybody there can go get it right, as, just making an event. Just an idea off the top of my head, throwing things out there, these kind of things, but using another business in the area where you're both going to get something out of it could be really beneficial and a new way for you to promote your music. Let's go right into number 2. This one I really, really like because it gives you some material to work going forward with different things and involving different artists. And this is host a song art pop-up gallery. And I love this idea of where you contact local artists in your area. You can usually find them through reaching out in Facebook groups or on Instagram, whatever it may be. Get out there, talk to them, send them a copy of your song that's going to be released, and let them listen to it and let them create a piece of art. And you can set up an establishment somewhere, again, a local coffee shop, a brewery, where they all come in, display their artwork for the song. You can set a reward of, no matter how many of your people show up, 3, 5, 10, whatever your reach is available to whoever you get to do this, display the artwork, and then at the end of the day, you'll perform the song, you release the song there, and then you choose the artwork. And you can always go in, whatever you're using as your distribution thing. Hopefully there's a way that you can change your artwork and update your artwork. You could have a placeholder, and then that day that you release it, or if it's, in the future, you pick the best one, and that's going to be the cover for the artwork. And if you do a release, a physical release of the album that you're going to sell for your merch, you use that for the artwork. And then the rest of them, instead of just getting rid of them, you incorporate that into some part of your next music video for that song. So it's all getting used. Everybody's getting some recognition and all that kind of thing. Just a wonderful idea to incorporate the artists in your area, make some connections, get out there, and unique artwork that you probably wouldn't have thought of or designed yourself, and gives another aspect to your music and another way to have people reaching out and showing something great like that. I think it's a wonderful idea. And please give it a try. If anybody does that, reach out, throw it in the comments, tell us how it goes. It'd be great. But I think it's a wonderful idea. Number 3, and the final one we're going to throw out there, create a story behind the song miniseries. And this one's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, but you just kind of break down when you get the song done, break it down into the aspects of how the song came about. So do part of that miniseries, or the first part can be, how the song came about. What was the concept what was the spark that led to the whole concept of the song? The next part can be how you develop the music behind it. What's the theme and the music behind it? How did you come up with the riffs or the phrasing or whatever it is, the melodies, all those kind of things. The next part can be, of course, the lyrics, how you came up with those, what they mean, what you're trying to convey, all those kind of things. Just letting little pieces of the song being heard in the background, giving those kind of teasers, and then, finally release the song. But a little mini series that lets it build up into that is a little bit different for you, and it lets anybody that decides that they want to listen to your music, or maybe even dip their toe into hearing what you do, it lets them invest in it, become part of your story, and really dig into it, and gives them a reason to be on your side, be a fan, and be out there listening to your music and supporting you. So just 3 really quick ideas. I know this is a super quick video we're doing today, but I just thought this would be some great ideas. I know there's a lot of people out there just releasing music, and it feels like it's into the void of nothingness. These are some ways to maybe just get around that and start making a splash in your local music scene. It's one of the hardest things to do, but there's some great ideas. Give it a shot. If any of these started some ideas fumigating inside that head, lit that spark for that fire that's going to grow, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. All those things really help. And if you guys have any ideas for future videos, throw them down in the comments. We love doing that. We love to dive deep into subjects and do some research. Happy to help with all those kind of things. Always helps. So again, thank you guys so much. We have some great stuff coming up. Can't wait to show you. So we'll see you there. Bye.